Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of a rise in the oil price and talk of output restraint. But first, in the US, in December, the level of new orders, shipments and stocks for durable goods all fell from November, although the data was mixed year on year. And the American home ownership rate also fell, ending the year at 63.8%. That's down from 65% 20 years ago, although in the intervening period it did get up to 69%. One of the eye-catching pieces of data in this release is the sudden jump in rents to $850 a month. Still, that is only about 300 New Zealand dollars a week. Overnight, South Africa's central bank ramped up its policy tightening by raising their benchmark rate by 0.5% to 6.75 on increasing concerns of imported inflation as their currency weakens sharply. Inflation is now over 5%, following a 15% fall in their currency. Europe's biggest lender, HSBC, said it will no longer provide mortgages to some Chinese nationals who buy real estate in the United States, a policy change that comes as Beijing is battling to stem a swelling crowd of citizens trying to get money out of China. No word of any similar policy applying here. China's central bank has made a second big injection of funds into their financial system this week to ease the strain of short-term liquidity before the Chinese New Year holiday. Today, it is another $80 billion on top of the earlier $100 billion in the week, and far more than what they did prior to last year's holiday. The rapid rise in Chinese visitors and migrants will have a direct impact on our retail industry, from supermarkets all the way to roadside farm gate stalls. An organised system of local shoppers, the Daigou, has a very profitable business buying here and shipping back to family and friends. Infant formula is just the tip of this iceberg. Amazingly, they are buying at retail. 31 countries of the OECD have agreed new standards and protocols to help stamp out tax avoidance by multinationals. Australia was one of them, as were most of Europe. They were not joined, however, by the US, Canada or New Zealand. Not sure why yet. In New York, the benchmark US Treasury 10-year yield has risen marginally today and is now at 2.02%. The oil price is higher as well and is now straddling $34 a barrel on both benchmarks. A Russian official said that Saudi Arabia had proposed that oil-producing countries cut output by up to 5% each in response to the low prices. At the sovereign level, there is increasing worry over oil-led defaults due to these very low prices. The gold price is down marginally, now at $1,115 an ounce, and the Kiwi dollar starts today at 64.8 US cents, 91.3 Aussie cents, and at 59.1 euro cents. The TWI starts at 70.1, which puts it back to levels it was before yesterday's RBNZ review. The dip on the Wheeler comments was temporary. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.